Hi guys, the last couple questions on your homework seem to give you guys some problems. So the first one was number 10, to find the measure of angle S. Angle S is an outside angle, but we also know that MA is going through your center, which means it's a diameter. So this entire part of your arc here is going to be a semicircle equal to 180 degrees. Well, if I already have 45, then this guy is going to be 180 minus 45, and that's going to leave me with 135. So this part right here is 135. So you want to figure out what your outside angle is. The measure of angle S is going to be equal to 1/2 of your big arc, which is 135, minus your little arc of 45. So I'm going to get the measure of angle S is equal to 1/2 of 135 minus 45 is going to leave you with 90. So measure of angle S is equal to half of 90, which is 45. Number 11. 11 and 12 are the same thing. I know that my entire circle is going to add up to be 360. Well, let's just pretend that this arc here has a measure of 60 degrees. Say that was given to you. How would you figure out this guy over here? Well, you know all of it together is supposed to add to be 360. So to figure out what this missing piece is, you would say, okay, well, that's just going to be 360 minus what you know of 60. And so that would give you a measure of 300. So we know this guy all the way around would have a measure of 300 because together it's going to equal 180. Right? That's if they gave you the measure of this angle. So we want to use that same reasoning. Again, we don't know what the values are. So I'm going to call this guy, I don't know, let's just call him some value of x. Well, I want to figure out what this big arc is going to be. Well, just like when this guy was 60, I took 360 minus what they told me. That means the measure of this arc here is going to be 360 minus x. Like if that guy was 60, it would just be 360 minus 60. But I don't know what it is, so it's just going to be some random value x. And now from there you have your outside angle. So we know our outside angle, 84, is going to be equal to 1/2 of your big arc, which we know is 360 minus x, minus our little arc, so minus x. So this is our setup. I'm going to take 84 is equal to 1/2 of 360 minus 2x. And because these are both even numbers, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this 1/2 here. I'm going to get 84 is equal to 180 minus x. And subtracting 180 from both sides, I get negative 96 is equal to negative x, so x is equal to 96. The question, though, is asking you to find the measure of arc DPA, this entire arc on this side. So the measure of arc DPA is 360 minus x. Well, now we know what x is, so the measure of DPA is going to be equal to 360 minus 96, and that's going to leave you with 264. For number 12, same idea. You have your outside angle, but you don't know the values of these two arcs. Together, they do need to add to be 360. So we're going to call your little arc, we'll call him x. And the big arc is going to be 360 minus x. Setting this up, your outside angle, 34, is equal to 1/2 of your big arc, which is going to be 360 minus x, minus your little arc of x. You're going to get 34 is equal to 1/2 of 360 minus 2x. Distributing here, we're going to get 180 minus x. Subtracting 180 from both sides, I get negative 146 is equal to negative x, so x is equal to 146. The question's asking us to find the measure of arc LJ. LJ is right here, and for that, we let that be the value of x. So I know the measure of arc LJ is equal to 146.